And then I have taken a person before and just run through the forest and just shot everything that I saw. And eventually someone will come pick them up. See, there's a whole bunch of bears out here too. Yeah, and if you want to see like what animals are around the area, that's a pretty good way. Here's a deer. That'll get us some meat. Some more hide right there. This looks like a moose. Whatcha? Right in the butt. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby, and welcome to Life is Feudal Forest Village. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments, and you can also subscribe to the channel for more Life is Feudal Forest Village and other videos. So, this is a game that I have played, I got about 60 hours into it, I think. And I have played it through to what I was calling completion, where I didn't have anything left to do other than to just let things play. So, I had a lot of fun with it, and I feel like I am fairly knowledgeable. I'm sure I don't know everything about it, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I felt like I wanted to play it, so I thought I would share it with you guys today. So as you can see here, we can take control of any of the people, and we can do things like gather resources manually. We can chop trees. We can mine. We can see if we can find any animals out here. There's a bear out there. So we've got a bow. Or no, that's a boar. And we can... Bam. And then we can cancel. Not drop. Oh, we must be carrying something. Anyway, we can pick it up and we can bring it back. So if things aren't going, if you can't get the people to do what you need, where did my village go? You can take control of them and have them do it yourself. Huh? Have them do it yourself? Anyway, so let's do this. How do we get out of here now? I can't remember. Alright, so let me go ahead and pause it. This is where we started. This is as far out as we can zoom, which seems okay right now, but when you start to get going, it's not really far enough. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the game Banished. I do have a couple videos on the channel of it, I believe. It's like a god game city building type medieval like this, I suppose, if you want to call it medieval or whatever. And this is very, very much like it. There are a few small differences, but for the most part, it's very close to the same game. I kind of think I like this one a little more. I don't know. There's some things I like about the other one, some things I like about this one. Anyway, first of all, we have one person here without a home, and it's actually a kid. So these things hold 3 people each. And let me see. We need to get a few more things up here. That one. This has all of our jobs where we can assign people to specific jobs. Whatever we need them to do. And that's a resource limit. We don't need that. That's the mini map. Tips. I think that's it. So, first of all, we have 6 people. They're just laborers right now. So they're going to do whatever. Like, say, for example, if I do this, which is collect all resources, and I highlight this whole thing, they will just start doing that. They'll start picking stuff up. They'll start harvesting trees and rocks and whatever is out there. This is what we have here. 200 logs, 120 stone, 100 iron, 100 clay, 100 hay, 340 firewood, 700 fish, 900 loaves of bread, 25 tools, 10 hides, 1 shirt, 300 oats. So, first of all, what do we need to do first? Man, it's been a little while since I played it now. How did I start out? I want to say that I started out by building... Let me see. Here is the hut. Here is a regular house. This is a large house. This is like a hostel, which people can go to live in. Like, say, for example, I demolish one of their houses or I upgrade a house or something, then they can go live there while their house is being worked on. They're not just homeless. So let's turn this guy. Let's, I like the place, well, let's just put him kind of like this. I kind of like to have a path in between them, but let's see, we have everything we need to build that, so let's go ahead and do that. So then, to get that going, we're going to have to assign builders, and it says how many we need here. We need 2. So they'll start working on that. And I like to take these and stick them up here so I can keep an eye on them. Alright, we got that going. We're also going to need, let me see, a woodcutter, not a lumberjack, forester, yeah, no, a lumberjack. We'll place that guy down right by our well here with a little space in between so we can have a path, because we are going to need firewood in the winter. We'll get that guy going. Alright. Oh, food. Food, the most important thing. We're going to have to set up a fishing hut. Now, I mean, the more water you can have in the circle, the better. But it does need to be on land. So, I mean, I suppose right here is probably our best bet. And that's as far out as we can get. Actually, if we go over here, we're going to get a little bit of that as well. Also, the deeper water does give you better yield on fishing too. So now we're going to need 7 builders if we want to build all those at the same time. So we could go ahead and pause them too. So let's stick this guy up here so we don't forget about it. Let's pause that one. And then our Fisherman's Lodge, we'll stick that one up here. And we'll speed things up a little bit. We're going 5 times right now. Now our resources are going to get depleted very quickly here. So let's take 60 logs, 50 logs, and 40 logs. That's 150. That's everything we have. We'll have like 9 left for firewood. So we're going to have to send guys out to harvest trees until we get a, what is it called? A Forester's Lodge going? Let me see. This one, Forester's Lodge, which you want to place out here in a highly wooded area, and they will cut and plant trees for you. So these guys are, oh, they're done already. Wow, those guys are fast. So these houses, actually, what'll it take to upgrade this thing? Oh, we could do it. So if you upgrade it, improved medium-sized living space with extra bedrooms, high pregnancy chance, capacity 6 residents, happiness plus 20, strength 220. So I'm not sure what the strength means. They might be able to carry more when they're gathering resources and stuff. And I like to, as soon as a house is built, pause it and then upgrade it if I can. Let's go ahead and do that. See if it's a huge mistake or not. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1 laborer left to, it's probably this guy right here. Oh no, those guys are builders. They're working on the fishing lodge. So we only have 1 homeless person here, so we're not doing too bad. They should get this thing done before winter. What is it? It's spring. So we have, let's see. We have a total of 10 people right here. We have 6 adults, 3 kids, and a baby. Now the kids can go to school, which will make them a more efficient worker. But the school requires, I think it requires clay or something that we don't have a lot of right now. So we can't really do that at the moment. How are these guys doing? Fishermen. So they had to terraform that. That's what this shovel is. They had to terraform a little bit in order to do that. Now, it'll do some of it automatically, but not very much. So we can come in here, and there's a lot we can do with the terraforming. Like, we could take this, we can raise it, we could put it down, we can level things. We can do a lot with the terraforming, which is gonna really does come in handy. It's one thing that I wish that Banished had. Here's our fisherman's lodge. We are done with that. So if we look down here for fish, we need 3 people. We can have 3 people working in there for the best efficiency. So now we're not going to starve to death. That guy's done, so I'll go ahead and close that. Lumberjack. So let's go ahead and finish this house so we can get all our homeless people in there. It's still spring, so we're okay as far as winter goes. But we are going to want to... Let's see about placing this guy, actually. I really, really, really wish we could zoom out further. Because, I mean, it's really hard. And we can do things like that and maybe see a little bit more. Oh man, there's not very many trees around here. So I don't want to place it too far away, but at the same time, I want it to be far enough away from the town. And this looks like our most wooded area right here, actually. We'll place her right there. Alright, so we only need 2 builders. It looks like they're done with the house, so the house is upgraded. We can fit 6 people in there. So they're going to start having babies. So... let's see. Let's go ahead and get this guy going. And I forgot. Where are you? I forgot to put you up here. Alright. We're not doing too bad. Oh, I forgot. Actually, before we... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can fit 2 more people in there, and there's 2 people living here. So what I would like to do with these is just demolish them completely, and then replace them with a house. So now it seems like... yeah, those can hold 3 people each. So it seems like we could demolish one of these and be okay. So let's go in here, take that. Let's do that. Yep, we don't have any homeless people. So next I'll place a house here. As soon as that house is done, I'll upgrade it. As soon as that upgrade's done, I'll demolish this guy. And then we'll work our way down. We'll get rid of these things. We'll get some nicer houses going. Alright, so let's speed her up a little more. Alright, we need 6 builders. Oh, is this guy out of something? What are we out of? We're out of logs. Okay. So, actually... crap, we're going to need logs. So the builders, when they run out of stuff like logs, they're going to go and gather it automatically, but they're not great at it. It will happen, but not if you need it done quickly. So let's collect wood from here. That'll be 160 wood when they're all done with it. So there is kind of a lot of sitting around, just waiting for some things to happen, waiting for things to build, waiting for things to get harvested. So it might not be the super most amazing, exciting thing you've ever seen, ever watched, but it is a lot of fun for me. I don't know why. I seem to like these type of games. And our Forester's Lodge is done. So that means we have 2 extra builders until we go ahead and resume that one. Let's close that. So we want 3 builders for that, it says, but we're out of wood. We got 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put a guy in the Forester's Lodge up here. Hopefully he can bring in some wood. We can get this thing finished before winter time. Alright, what do we want to get into next here? Houses, let's see about... I really want to get that school going. So we're going to need 70 clay, 130 hay. So we could build that. Oh no, a whole bunch of 230 iron. No. That's not really going to work out. I mean, we can harvest that stuff manually. I don't know. It's not the most important thing right now. What else do we have? We're going to need a gatherer's hut, a hunting cabin, some fields, and then we've got things like a chicken coop, a windmill, a bakery. That's some stuff we're going to get into later. The fish farm is kind of where it's at. It only takes 1 person to run it instead of the 3 for this one. And I ended up with like 6 or 7 or 8 of these last time to keep all my people alive. It's a little bit ridiculous, the food consumption, but alright, we've got this thing going. Actually, that's it. We've got all of our stuff built right now. Let's take our 2 builders out. Let's put another guy in the forester's lodge. And then let's just get a little bit of resources going. How's our firewood? We should have enough firewood for the summer. What's it going to take to get another house going here? We're going to need some more stone, but not very much. So honestly, we could go ahead and stick this thing down. So these, their size varies a little bit depending on how you place them. So if it won't fit, you can kind of cheat it a little bit like that. So let's go ahead and place this guy right there. Now we're going to need 2 builders. We don't have 2, we have 1. So I'll go ahead and stick that guy on there. He'll start working on it. One thing that I like to do is keep all the trees and crap cleared out of my town so I can see what's going on. Because these things get in the way when you're trying to place something, and it's super annoying. Alright, how we doing? We have over 1,000 fish, so we're good on food. We're out of stone, basically. What else do we need? We're out of clothes. So that's something we need to get going, is a tailor, which is... Oh yeah, then you can get into castles and all kinds of crap, man. It's pretty unbelievable how much stuff is in here. Where are the freaking... Here we go. Tailor? It's going to take hay, more wood. Okay, that might be something we need to get into fairly soon. Which I think I'll just place right here. You can also just place things. Whoops. Go ahead and place it, and then pause it right away. So if you're laying stuff out where you want it, you can go ahead and just stick it down, and then you'll know how you want it. All right. Okay, these guys are out of food. Oh, the house is built. Okay. So before they start having babies, I want to set this thing to be upgraded. So we're going to need stone, iron, and hay. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't have any homeless people. We still have enough room. We actually have room for 1 more in here. Alright, looks like we had a kid grow up. We've got 7 people now. So let's stick another builder in here. 7 adults, 2 kids, and a baby. Yeah, look at the difference between the houses. This is an upgraded one. This is just a normal large house. Let's go ahead and stick this guy right here. And I love that you can zoom in on these so much. And you can take control of the people and go in the houses. It's pretty cool. I like it. I really like that part about this game. So, they cleared all this stuff out of here. Looks like they are getting some stone. We're going to need... We're out of stone. We need more stone. We need more iron. And we need more hay. So let's go in here. Let's get some stone. Let's get some iron. Oh wow, that's a lot. And let's get some hay. Yeah. Why not? So I just remembered something that we're going to need to get going before we build the tailor. The tailor needs flax and hides in order to make clothes. And the only way that you can get flax is to grow it. So we're going to have to see about getting some farms going, and I think I'm going to want to have the farms going this way. And then if I need fish farms, I might terraform this a little more straight and then stick them out here, which we are going to need, so I'll probably end up doing that. So let me see, how's this house going? We still don't have enough stone or iron. We got the hay, so those guys are working on gathering it. Let's go ahead and see about placing some farms. How far out here can we go? Okay, so let's... Oh, I don't remember. I had a perfect size. Was it 10 by 10? Was it 15? by 15. Might have been 15 by 15. Let's go ahead and place that guy down. Let's pause that. Hey, I said pause that. Alright, then let's go ahead and stick another one down. Go 15 by 15. Pause that guy. Stick this one right here. And let's get one more. So as soon as we need it, it's already here. All we gotta do is do a little bit of building on it. Pause that guy. I'll stick that one right there. Alright. We got some stuff going. Uh-oh, it's winter time. Oh, geez. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it's fall. Alright, so we've got some firewood. We've got some wood. So we have a lot of fish. I'm going to steal a fisherman. I'm going to stick him in the woodcutter down here. So he should come into here and start chopping wood. There we go. Alright, looks like we're just waiting on a little bit of iron. Fuel reserves are low. My overlay for that says I'm recording is over that. I can't read what it says. Fuel reserves? I'm guessing. It's not food. Maybe tool. Got 23 tools. Alright, we need him to get this house done so that we can start having some more babies and get some more people. We're trying to do all this with 7 people. So these guys are out here. Where are you? Chopping trees, planting trees. This guy's chopping some wood. Alright. So we just need the iron. Come on guys, bring the iron in. So when we get further into it here, we're going to be able to put these mines down. So here's a stone quarry. And it shows you this. And you want to try to place it in the green area. And it'll show you how much stone you can get out of that total. There's 5,100. 5,200. Looks like 5,200 is probably your best bet right there. So that's kind of how that works. There's stone, there's one for clay, and there's one for, ore, and there's one for clay. Actually, we should probably look at a little bit of this before we get building too much, because there's a really good ore deposit right here, 8,300. But we'll have to see about doing that. How's our firewood? We're not too bad. We got food. We're still waiting on the ore to come in for this house. Come on, you guys. So I think if they have clothes, they can stay out in the cold longer before they have to go in the house and warm up. And then later on, we'll be able to make warm clothing. But we need sheep for that. So we have to build a port, and we have to send a boat out to discover sheep. And it's a whole thing. But we need to have the bakery before that, because when we send the boat out, they need supplies, which only the bakery can make. So that's a whole thing that we're going to get into later. But right now, we're surviving. We're not doing too bad. Oh, we got one extra person here. Let's get an extra builder going. Actually, a laborer was probably fine. We've got 14 iron ore here. We need... Oh. We need 14 more. They just brought it in there. We need 14 more ore, and they'll be able to start building this house. 38, 40. Oh, sorry. We need 20 more now. Sorry, I did my math wrong. Alright, we have everything in here. They're building it now. See the progress right here. And it's done. Alright, let's go ahead and pause that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and demolish this. Right here. Get that thing out of here. Now, we should not have any homeless people. let's go ahead and get this field going. It only takes a few wood, a little bit of building, and that'll be all done. And our field's just about done. Bam. Alright, so the fields, I gotta keep them over here because gotta change them up sometimes, and kind of manage them a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the next one. Actually, not that one, this one. So they can go ahead and get that done. We got an extra builder. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get that one done too. And our last field just got completed. So let's bring this guy down here. So I've got flax and hay in these two. We need flax to make clothes. We're almost out of hay, and we're going to need that to make some buildings. Also, so we got flax, grass is hay, oats is for animal feed, and I believe the brewery uses it. We've got potatoes for food, and then wheat we need for the windmill to make flour for the bakery. So, we're good on food right now. So I'll just stick that one potato. That's the top one. So we're going to need 2 farmers for each of these. So if we can spare 4 guys, we can get flax and hay going. But also, the only way to get clay is to have a clay mine. The other ones, like stone and iron, you can get around here. That's what these rocks are here. Some are stone, some are iron. But the only way to get clay is like this. So I was kind of looking around at places I might want to put this thing. This isn't a bad place here. We can get about 43. Looks like 43 is probably our best right there. How's this one? 43, 42. Wow, I thought that one would be better. And then there's one here. Oh yeah. That wasn't the one I was looking at before. I think I was looking at this one. 7,000. Looks like 7,000. And then this one? I think this one would be higher because it's like, it's all in the green. 71. 73. It's like we could get 73 right there. See if I can find that again. 73.97. Let's go ahead and stick that guy down right there. So that's going to take 340 wood. These mines take quite a bit of logs. So that's the next thing we're going to want to build here. So we got an extra builder. We should actually probably get another house going, but I want to get some clothes going if I can. Looks like we're in early spring now, so if we go over here to this flax, it tells you what temperature it grows between 32 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So the moisture needs to be 50 to 90%. It grows fast. When our workers get more efficient, I've been able to get a couple crops per year. So, I mean, I don't think we can get 2. The first one will be done early. But I don't think we can make a whole nother one here. Let's go ahead and pause these guys so the farmers don't get confused and go into the wrong ones. So this here says it's too cold, so we have to wait for the temperature here to get to 32. So I'm going to actually take that farmer back out of there. Where do we need another guy? We got plenty of fish. Firewood, we're pretty good. Actually, let's take that guy out of there. We should be good for the remainder of the cold season here. Hey, we got a tree regrown in the way. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I hate that. I hate not being able to see what's going on. So we'll just take all that stuff. And they'll just work on that in between doing other stuff. So we're watching the temperature, 26. And sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it gets into the growing season. You have a little bit shorter growing season. Man, could we get 2 more people and we could do both of these fields? We got these two guys, but we need the logs really bad for the mine. See, there's only 50 logs left, and they need a total of 340. 28. We're getting there. We're going to have another kid grow up, and we got 4 babies here. 32. Okay. Let's go ahead and stick the 2 farmers in here. We can get hay next time. Next year, if we really need to. But this will get us going. We're not going to use the flax until we get this guy up and running. And that's also going to take hide. So we're going to want to get a hunter's lodge going too. But we need the people. We need more people. So we'll get the clay mine going. We actually probably want to think about putting another house down right here. So let me pause it and see about sticking that in here. Oh. Right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause that because we don't have the resources for it because they're taking all the logs to the mine. But now we've got it plopped down there. We can resume it whenever we are ready. So these guys are planting. We still got plenty of food. We've got tools. We're getting low on tools. We still don't have any clothes, so we're running around naked. These guys are working on the clay mine. We only need another 60 logs. And that thing will be done. Well, it'll be ready to start building. And they build pretty quickly after they have everything. So I was out here looking around for deer. It looks like this is a good place for deer. I see a whole bunch here. So the deer and the boars you can get meat from. The bears, you do not get meat. You get hide. There are also, I believe, elk or moose. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. And I would rather put it over here somewhere, but I don't see much animal activity except way out here. Come on, Thunder. I'm talking here. This seems to be a little bit closer. How bad is this hill? Jeez, man. Are you done? Thank you. So this hill here is a little bit of a problem because if we can see it, they're going to have a little trouble. They're going to have to go around. Man, look at them all here, though. No, we got to put it out here. That's pretty good. I mean, it's really weird. I don't see any. Like, there's a bear. There's not much over here. Maybe we do want to put it over here. Man, I don't know. It'll be out of the way. I guess either way it'll be out of the way. How's this thing going? They're building it. They got all the logs in there. We got to replenish our logs now. This guy here is growing. As you can see here, we have is that 397? Yep, 420 out of 676. And it's late spring. So we want to just can't say that today. We want to replenish our logs. Make sure we have some firewood in stock before it gets cold. Because if you get behind on that, people will start dying of hypothermia quickly. Like really, really quickly. Let's see what it takes to build our hunter's lodge out here. We have the stuff we need to make this. Man, it seems so far away. See, again, I wish I could zoom out more so I could see how far it actually is. I kind of want it like right here. Well, let's try it. Let's just place it down. We'll get some guys to work on it. We're done with the clay mine. We can start putting extra people in there. It's right there. Looks like our field's just about done. Oh, it's early summer. Oh, wow. I thought it was early fall. I read early spring and I thought early fall. So we might actually get a whole nother crop in here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to switch this thing over to grass. So we can get some hay going as soon as that is done. So if there's animals in your town here, you can go like this. I paused it. I'll grab this lady. Pull out your bow. Bam. Press play. And we've done it. So we got some hide. We got 4 hide from that guy. Okay, so what are we doing? We're building the Hunter's Lodge out here, which, no. Oh, she's working on it. There it is. Hunting cabin. That should go fairly quickly, actually. We have everything we need for it. I feel like it's too far away, but... This tree has not been taken down. It's in my way. Hey you. Come over here. Get rid of this tree. So if you press number 1, it sounds that horn and your people move faster for a short, very short period of time. I'm not sure that it's even worth it. Number 2 on the hotbar is to plant a tree. Number 3 is the bow. 5 and 6, I'm not really sure what they are. They're like dancing. We don't have to watch this guy. He'll go ahead. There we go. Thank you, guy. Again with the thunder. Alright, turn the sound effects down a little bit. I don't want to get rid of them too far, but I could do without so much thunder. So here's these guys in the Forester's Lodge. We don't have enough people. Alright, so it looks like we've got an extra builder now. 930 fish, so we're just barely under 1,000. It is summer, so we don't really need firewood right now. So, let's see. Do I want to put them in this field and get some grass going? No, it's going to confuse these guys. So I'd rather have them just plant grass next, I suppose. It might not make it. Might not get done in time. We do have 2 more people. Maybe we're going to want to get this house going. Let's do that. Then let's stick a couple more builders in here. Alright, our hunting cabin is done. I just closed the window up there. Oh, we could use 3 people in there. We got 1 to spare. Yeah, we'll just stick 1 up there now. When we get more people, we'll fill it up. This house got done, and I upgraded it immediately. So they're working on that. We're out of logs, so they're kind of just bringing them in. What else do we need? Hay. Oh my gosh, we're out of hay. So we're growing it here. They're working on the grass right now. It's summer. We might make it. I don't know. It says normal growing. We might not have enough time. But as soon as it says fall up here, I'm going to go ahead and this button here is like gather immediately. So it's like a force harvest. So we might be able to get a little bit out of it. We got some hunters up here. Where is the thing even? I don't even see it. Oh, what's that? Tool reserves? I can't read that. And I cannot move this thing either. So you guys are going to have to tell me. No, I'll find out when it moves up. Tool reserves, I'm thinking it means. Alright, so if you notice, as we're getting more people, we got a total of 15 people now. And I only have 2 fishermen in here. Our fish are now down to 700. So very, very quickly, as your people increase, your food gets consumed. I mean, you could watch it go down there. It was at 730, and then it went down to 700. Now we're at 714. So be very, very careful. I kind of think the next thing we're going to want to build is the fish farms. But I did want to terraform this out a little bit because they kind of got to be... I mean, you can build a bridge out to them, but man, if it doesn't work right, they can't access it. And then if they can't access it, they can't build it. If they can't access it, they can't demolish it. And then you're stuck with this thing there that you can't get to. So it took me a while to figure out how to do it correctly, and it still doesn't always work out. But our fish are going down at like an alarming rate right now. So I think I'm going to steal a builder and put it in there. We're also going to have to get our woodcutter going here very soon. How you guys doing here? We need some more logs. Oh man, we're out of logs. And we're coming up close to winter. We have everything else. We just got to put the logs in there. Now, these guys should be harvesting this stuff. Alright. We just got to wait. Alright, it says fall. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because it's going to take them a long time to harvest it. So we're going to end up 345 if they can get it all. Get that pig. Hey, get that pig. Where'd you go? Man, you guys are fast. Whoa, whoa. It's a little sensitive when you're in first person. Come here, pig. Also, you can run up to him and you can stab him with your shovel. So that'll be some hide and some meat there. A little bit, not very much. Man, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid for the winter. We're gonna have to... I guess we have the hunters. As soon as we're done building this house, we can take the builders out. We can put another one in hunter. Man, we're gonna need the woodcutters. 189 logs, or firewood. Alright, it's getting cold here. Unfavorable season. So we've got 266 hay right now, so we're pretty good. We should have enough to build some stuff. Come on, guys, get that house done. Alright, we're getting close. And bam. Let's get rid of that. Alright. We've got all new houses here. Pretty nice. Oh, our farmers. Okay. So we want to watch this here. When this gets down to 0, and then when this gets down to 0, then everything is out of it, and we could take our farmers out of here and put them somewhere else. I'm thinking we're going to want to put potatoes in here next, so we got some food on the way. 24 right here, 8, and 0. And they've got everything out of there. Alright, so before they start planting again, we'll steal the farmers. Let's get a couple, let's get them into hunters. We'll steal the builders, we'll put those guys in woodcutters. We still have our clay mine out here that we don't really have enough people to run right now. We gotta get the food situation under control first. What does it take to build this thing? Man, we're so low on logs. We've got the ore. We have the clay, we have that. Okay, so the only thing we're low on, a little bit stone and quite a few logs. Alright, wintertime again. So I'm going to work on the terraforming here, at least get it kind of set up. It's kind of hard. So I'm going to flatten the ground. Actually, flatten at height. That's what I want to do. So you can take a sample of where you want the height to be. So let's just do it right there. Now, let me go ahead and pause it. This is kind of hard because it's in like a grid pattern, and if you get one square off, you'll end up with a weird looking flat area with a little piece sticking off of it. So I kind of think we'll just start with that and we'll see how it goes. Now when you have this marked for terraforming, you can't do anything with it, so kind of be careful of that. I can't build on that, I can't do anything with it. Let's just take a house, see how it's all red right there where my terraforming is. So they're gonna have to finish that before we can do anything with it. So we'll just go ahead and continue on. We're down to 473 fish. We have 13 meat though, so we got some meat coming in. Man, I hate that. So you can't see where you place the house when you place the normal one, because when it's upgraded it's the same height as these. So I placed it just a tiny bit forward, but you can't see the peaks of them when it's lower, so it's just kind of, it's like that now. Actually, that one's shorter. That one's shorter than that one. I do like how they kind of randomize things like that though, so everything doesn't look exactly the same. So how are we doing? We're in early winter still. 450 fish. We're out of meat now. 172 firewood. We can fit one more guy in here for the firewood, but we don't really have the people. Also, this thing here, we can upgrade this too. It's going to improve firewood production, increase productivity, efficiency, and same number of workers. So, I mean, that's going to take logs, stone, or hay. We don't want to do that yet, because if you do that, then they can't use it till it's done. I could use some of these 5 kids to grow up, though. Oh, let's see. I wish they would take this tree out of here, and then I could see about placing a blacksmith and placing a school. I want to put one more house here. Let's go ahead and just set this down so we can kind of plan out how things are going to look. That's going to go there. I can't see the tip of the house. I can't tell. In the snow, too, it's almost impossible to see. Let's place that guy. Go ahead and pause it. Stick it up here so we don't forget about it. And then how about the school? Kind of like to put that by the houses if I can. We could actually put it back here. Utilize this space a little bit. Let's see. How can we fit this in here? A little bit. A little bit. Okay. Right there. Except when we build more houses, they're going to be back here. Maybe we want to put it out here. Kind of in a little bit more central area. Let's see. We want to leave a space in between it and the field, and a space in between it and the warehouse next to it. So let's go ahead and stick it right there. We'll pause that guy until we're ready to do something with it. And then I want the blacksmith over here, but this tree's in my freaking way. Come on, give me a person. You. Come here. So she's got some resources. Let's go ahead and stick them down in here. Turn around. We'll head out this way. There's a bear. Let's shoot that guy. Someone will pick that up. Then cancel it. Oh, not build. Oh no, she's building the... She's working on the tailor is right there. It's not what I want. Stop it. Da-da. Mine resources. Alright, you work on that. Yeah, you can manually work on building. You can go in the warehouse and grab resources and bring it over and stick it down there. But you can only hold like around 10 at a time, so it takes a long time. How are we doing on fish? 370 fish, 2 meat, 2 loaves of bread, 3 potatoes. We need to get a gatherer going too. That's going to help. They're going to bring in some fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Also, we need to think about an herbalist for people that get sick. And not only do you need a herbalist, you need a healer shop for the healer to use the herbs in. So, all things we got to think about doing here. How are we on time? I think we're about out of time. These episodes are going to be a little bit longer, I suppose. I'm just going to record them for a certain amount of time, and then we'll see where we are. And then they're going to get edited down to a little bit because there's some waiting time in between stuff happening. But yeah, we're doing stuff. See, that hunter's lodge is so far away. This guy's running out here. And it's in here somewhere. So it takes him that... Oh, yeah, right there. So it takes him that long. He just grabbed some resources. Now he's got to run all the way back into town here to drop them off. And that's... Yep, here they come. And that's kind of what I was afraid of, but... There's a whole bunch of bears right there. Bears don't give you meat, though. I have had 2 hunters' lodges before. Maybe we'll put one out here. Also, there's foxes, which there's one right here. Oh no, that's a wolf. I think foxes and wolves just give you hide. What do you got? Yep, that's hide. And then I have taken a person before and just run through the forest and just shot everything that I saw. And eventually someone will come pick them up. See, there's a whole bunch of bears out here too. Yeah, and if you want to see like what animals are around the area, this is a pretty good way. Here's a deer. That'll get us some meat. Some more hide right there. This looks like a moose. Oops. No, I don't want to plant a tree. Pig. I want to go... See how we run faster? Oh, but you have to wait for the cooldown timer on the bottom there to be done. I want to shoot this guy. But I can run up to it. Can I run up to it? Kill animal. Whatcha! Right in the butt. Alright, so that stuff will all eventually get picked up. So this is kind of cool actually. It says we have 17 people. And here is how many people we can hold. 18. So we can only have one more baby. Which is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 more people by the time they're all growing up. So we'll have a total of... Oh no, we have 17 people. We can have 18. Anyway, sorry. Math stuff and things. Anyway. But that tells you kind of how many people you have, how many people are coming up. We're definitely going to want to get this house going so we can get some more people. We still don't have people for the clay mine. So there's a whole lot of stuff and things we need to do. We need 70 clay to even build the school, and we only have 40. Well, anyway, I think we're going to call it a day for today. I was going to wait for winter to be over, but there's not going to be a whole lot more new things going on. I'm going to build this house. We're going to get some people in the clay mine. We're going to get the school going. We're going to get the tailor going because we have some flax now and some hide coming in from the hunters. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments, and you can also subscribe to the channel for more of Life is Feudal Forest Village and other videos. So thanks again for coming to hang out with me today, you guys. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Later, guys.